Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Excuse me. Oh man. The Chicago Sky lost, of course. AR is back. I didn't talk about the Fever game because y'all saw it. That was the Kelsey Mitchell game. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell, who should be in MVP conversations. But again, people don't know basketball. And it's okay. Y'all don't because y'all don't like players. Y'all think because of certain plays, people trying to say AR is a lazy defender, AR was the best defender on the floor. And the reason why I know this is because whenever it was a dribble drive, she was able to cut those guards from getting an easy look at the basket. If you go back and watch, outside of our post and her, nobody's really a good defender. Kia Nurse got torched. Bantam put up all these points, but Bantam can't guard a stick. Then she talking about going to get some Diet Coke at the end of the game. I'm like, look, man, defense is about effort and want. If your offense is bad, you got defense. This is what makes Angel unique, where if her offense isn't going in, she has the defense. And then she did like every other great player did. She got to the free throw line a lot tonight. Now, she did get fouled on some plays where there should have been some foul calls. She should have had about 17 attempts or more. She's been getting hacked the whole time. And players are going to hack her because they know the league ain't going to do nothing about it. The league don't care. The league done gave these refs an okay to let her get fouled. Allegedly. So you don't have any structure. Then they scored like 20-some points off of turnovers because your guards can't bring the ball up. Maddie Westbeld has been done very poorly. I wanted to see her get more minutes than E. Will. But again, like Angel should not have played that many minutes. She's coming back from a back injury. You're in jeopardy of hurting your star player. But we know Chicago don't care about her being the star player. They wanted to be Bantam and Kia and Rebecca Allen. Those are your star players. So I'm going to get on them the worst. Rebecca Allen, can you slide your feet? Can you slide your feet? Since people want to say you're a 3 and D player, you don't hit the 3 and you don't play D. You don't. You are the worst help side defender I've ever seen in my life. You're the worst front side defender I've ever seen in my life. Now, maybe that's due to her injury, because remember, she got hurt last year when she played for Phoenix. But dog, like, that's an excuse. Like, are you hurt or injured? Rachel Bantam, you have got to help your post out. When they're boxing out, you need to help with the rebounding. You have a big body, a big frame. You can block out the sun with that ass. With that big ass you got, that wide load, you should be able to block out the sun. You don't. You get out hustled every game. You get beat to the spot. In zone, you don't even rotate over in a zone correctly. And then you're going to come to the post-game press conference talking about, we don't practice much. I can tell y'all ain't practiced all season. When have y'all practiced? This is the only team in the WIC who goes to the court, right? Who just goes to the court. They do a shoot around and then they go to the court. They don't practice. They don't run sets. They don't run plays. They don't do walkthroughs. And when they do, I don't think they're paying attention. I ask again, who is coaching this team? Is it Tanisha Wright? Because I saw her up getting animated and trying to get everybody's mind back in the game. I've seen parts where the Pops come from behind the bench and he's saying something. Who is coaching this team? You have bad personnel and you have lack of coaching. Michaela Onowerye, I could tell she's just checked out. This whole team I said on Stars Hoop Central, make sure y'all go over there, subscribe. And if you're new there, hit that notification bell. And if you were at Underdog, use promo code Stars Hoop Central. Okay? Use Stars Hoop Central. Now, here's another thing. Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse is a specialist. That's all she is. She's a specialist. She don't do nothing else. She don't help with nothing else. Every time I'm looking up, she's getting cooked. Sid Trump put you, Becca Allen, Bannum, all y'all in a blender. Y'all don't help your post. Y'all want to know why the post has a lot of fouls? Because the post has to watch and make sure that their guards aren't getting beat on the back cuts or being beaten or beating off the ball where the players cut to the lane to get to the basket, either get an assist or being able to get that ball and then make the extra pass to somebody open. So the post has to worry about everything. That's why Angel Reese, you seen walk back down court because she's getting fouled and she just got back. She's tired. When you get hacked all game and you're playing with a high motor like she does, when you play both sides of the ball, something y'all bum player don't know about, that's up there with an ailing injury or walking around, can kick a soccer ball, right? You get tired. So I don't know. This is how I know most of you people on the internet have never played basketball. Y'all don't even play pickup ball. So this is what we're going to do. A lot of you content creators, we're going to go to the court. So every time you go to the basket, I'm going to knock your ass down every time. I'm going to hit your arm. And it ain't going to be no foul call. We're going to keep playing. You're going to be like, man, foul. Nope, F that. Keep playing. Because I need y'all to experience what AR is going through. Because y'all haven't played ball before. I played in the post before. Like, you get hit, dog, that takes a lot out of you. And then you're not getting the call. So, again, when we're going to talk from now on, we're talking basketball. If you come to my chats with narratives, explain to me what. I don't want to hear it. This is why the NBA discourse has been trash for like years. Because all we do is talk about a player or hate on a player because we don't like them, instead of being honest about the player. The ball movement is trash. The ball movement's trash. We have one of the worst ball movement on a team I've seen ever. This team is playing like, I hope the season ends tonight. Like, they're all checked out. Angel is the only one who still wants to play and win, and is eating her alive because Nobody else wants to do that. Miller only can play when Angel's out there because of Angel's height and her ability to see over the guards and other defenders. She can get the ball to Camilla. It was hard to get Miller the ball because a lot of the players would sag off in case she either drives or in case she gets it to Miller, and they can get to Miller and help because they don't respect our three-point shooters. They don't. That's why they sagging off of y'all. And Tyler Marsh don't see that bullshit. So Tyler, when they're sagging off of you from the three, how about you tell your players like Becca, Banham, and Kia to come up to the basket and shoot the mid-range? Or how about you tell them to move without the ball in their hand? You don't have to stand in one spot. You can actually move. They can also set screens and come off the screen, get it, and dribble downhill or pull up from the midi. Bro, y'all make basketball so hard for no reason. It's not hard to play. It's not hard. Like, see up here, I just saw it here. Jackie Young set a perfect screen for Asia to get the ball, and then Asia was able to score on a low block. Why the guards? Why can't y'all do that? Why can't y'all do that? We got the worst guards, and we got the worst guards. We don't have no wings, so I'm not even going to mention a wing. We have the worst guards like I've ever seen. The guards are trash. Look, people, stop being on my timeline talking about, oh, man, Banner, man, all I would keep is Rachel. I'm not keeping nobody. I'm keeping the second-year players, the rookies, and Ariel Atkins. That's it. The rest of these buzzards can go. I'm dead serious. I'm not impressed. Even in the Indiana game, when Banham was going off, I don't care about Banham's offense. Banham can shoot and score. That's what she's supposed to do. That's her job title. When she comes into the meeting, when I'm looking to build a team, I'm looking at your job title. Your job title is what? A guard. You're a guard, right? I don't do that combo nut. She's a guard. That's all she is a guard. She's not a two guard. She's not a point. She's just a guard. That's it. No, I ain't going to say she's a guard. You're a specialist. On her job title is specialist. Description: shoot the three or she can score. Then resume. And also doesn't play defense. That's on the resume. The resume part, we doesn't play defense. Doesn't play defense. Can't handle the ball. Is not a good ball handler. Not a good ball handler. Angel Reese, like right now, is our best ball handler. That is not good if your 4 is your best ball handler. That's not good. That's bad. It hurts my head because I can't talk basketball with a lot of you fans because y'all look at box scores. I don't give a damn about a box score. We lost 103 to 86. And we lost because of perimeter defense and our guards not being able to make passes. Tyler Marsh has not made any adjustments. I haven't seen one. Jeff P. has put together one of the worst rosters ever, and then he brought in a Sefki Uzun, which I'm like, okay, she's a ball handler, but what else does she do? Defensively, she's mid. Passing ability is mid. So, again, can she shoot once in a while? But she's not consistent. Now, am I asking Uzun to come in and help the team win and stuff? She'll help, but she's not gonna help really, because look, again, you're playing Kia Nurse and Rebecca Allen all these minutes. You should have gotten rid of Mojo before the season start, Jeff. We said this. And you could have got you a wing. You could have kept the Tilly bowler. You could have gone and got somebody else. Like, I don't know where this guy's head is at. You could have kept Ariela Garantes. Ariela Garantes can ball. Like, she's what we need right now in this offense. Somebody who can slash to the basket, who can go get a bucket anytime they want, and got handles. Can bring the ball up, can also pass the ball off, and she plays defense. She plays both sides of the ball. Y'all got rid of her to keep a bum in Kia Nurse and a bum in Rebecca Allen. You could have got rid of Mojo and kept her. That's what you could have done. That's what you could have done. I don't understand the construction of this roster. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have any two-way players on this team. Your wing and your two guard have got to be two-way players. They've got to be versatile. If you're going to have a team where you got a Kia Nurse and a Becca Allen and a Bantam, you got to have versatility. You got to have versatility. This is why I said when Ariel Atkins, I said it, if Ariel go down or if Angel go down, we're in trouble, because Angel and Ariel are our only goddamn versatile players. They're the only versatile players. Who else do we got? You got two versatile players. That's it. Y'all got two versatile players. One of them's hurt. The other one coming back off injury. Y'all not even telling Michaela what to do. Michaela's thing is, the coaches, y'all have to tell Michaela when you out there, y'all need her to be aggressive. We need Michaela to dribble, drive to the basket. We need her to score. We need her to try to score or get to the next level to put pressure on the defense, because we have to keep the defense honest. The defense ain't honoring nobody but AR. Every time AR go up for a shot or get a rebound, it's three mofos on her, because they don't care about Bantam and them, because they know y'all asses ain't finna come and help with the boards. They know you're not going to help at all. This is what I was trying to tell people, like, bro, our team is trash. So how are y'all going to compare Angel's team to the other girl when the other girl got versatility players all over the floor? I really question a lot of people's basketball IQ. A lot of people's basketball IQ is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And they have fell in love with these narratives and box scores. Like, the sky keep falling for the same bullshit. And it gets frustrating to watch. Like, it's hard to watch. It is. It's hard to watch. It is hard to watch this. It's hard to watch the game, because when you see me, I'm very defensive minded. I only played like basketball up to middle school. Then I went to play football in high school. So even that, defense was my calling card. I play defense. So when you play defense, people, you get to stay on the court. You get to stay on the court. You stay on the court, and people are going to keep picking you up because they know, okay, he plays defense, so we good. He can go get the rebounds, get us the ball. You can't have a team where everybody scores or shoot threes, but nobody plays defense. Who are you going to beat that way? And before y'all idiots mention the Phoenix Suns, they had defenders on their team. They had defenders on their team who helped take off the pressure off of Nash and those who couldn't play, like a Sean Marion. You had a Joe Johnson. You had a Rajah Bell. You had a Leandro Barbosa. You had people who could play that defense. I forgot who they had at the 5, but he could play defense once in a while. And, you have that. So that's what I'm saying. Rob, shout out to my boy Rob the Man Media. You're not a point guard if you can't guard a point guard. Seriously. And that's the facts. Like, we have to get out of this, oh, you put up 25 points. Oh, you're good. But what are you doing on the other end? You're giving up shots and baskets. That's what I'm saying. You're giving up a lot of shots and baskets. Your transition defense is horrible. Y'all gave up a transition basket, I believe, at the end of the first and the second quarter. No, the end of the second quarter, where Citron just beat Kia Nurse and got a score. Because they're lazy. Kia Nurse is lazy. Becca Allen is lazy. Rachel Banham is lazy. You got 3 lazy players on the court. Camilla don't play with passion because her passion's been gone. She don't care no more. Miller don't care. And you could tell when she's on the floor. She's just throwing up anything. She don't care. Because she see that her guards and them don't care. See, this is why I don't like being around people with bad energy. This is why I don't like bringing people up with bad energy. That's why y'all see me say, rockin' with your boy. Because it gets your blood boiling. It makes you be like, oh man, I'm finna listen to HD. Even if you disagree with me, you're gonna think about the points I make. This is the problem with us as people. We're losing sight of the big picture. And the big picture, you know what it is? Michael Alter and Jeff P. And that's why I told y'all, Jeff P coming back next year, and so is Tyler Marsh. If this owner does not let this guy go, Jeff P, this is how I know that they don't care about winning. If you're going to go get Europe players, you get the Europe players like a Feebich. You know what I'm saying? Or who else out there? There's a lot of them. Like a Lacan, who's up there in Connecticut. Lacan, she's from France. She's versatile. She plays defense and she can score and she can shoot. She can score all 3 levels and she can defend. And she got handles. You want to get a player like that. You don't want to go get a player who's just strictly, if they're only an offensive player, they're only good at offense, or that's their strong suit, you go get a Phoebich type. Phoebich isn't the greatest defender, but she could defend like she's versatile because she can guard 1 through 5. You got to get, if you're going to Sifka, the guy who he drafted is nowhere near versatile like that. She's just a 4. And like I told y'all, I won't be surprised. He wants Angel Reese not to do well, but she's been doing well. You can't, and it's like this, like, listen, if Angel Reese wasn't making the money she was making, Jeff would have traded her. He would have traded her a long time ago because he's an idiot. He wants a team full of Euro players. That's all he wants. You want a team full of bum Europe players. Look, man, I know people are in love with these overseas players. There's not a lot of great overseas players, bro. It's not. They didn't just dominate when they came to the women's game or the men's game. They didn't. It was only a handful. And I think a lot of y'all are so in love with these damn foreign players because of a Phoebich or something, yeah. Or a Luka in men's basketball, yeah. Those players I would get on my team because they're versatile. Luka's a specialist, but he's a big specialist. He also could get me some rebounds and he can assist. And if I play him in a zone, he could play the passing lane well. So again, like, that's the stuff I look for in a player. Like, if you're a player and you're like a Becca Allen, okay, I'm bringing you off the bench. I'm going to have you for my bench. Kia Nurse, I'm going to have you for my bench. Rachel Banham, I'm going to have you for my bench. Okay? So I got 3 of them as a bench player. So I got Ariel Atkins, right? We're going to start there. I got an Angel Reese and I got a Camila Cardoso. Okay? That's what I got. Now, my point guard that I'm going to go get a point guard like a Destiny Henderson or a Ariela Garantes or Aerial Powers. Well, no, Aerial Powers is more of a 2, but she can also bring the ball up and handle it. Something like that. You understand? I would get a player like that. At the wing, I would get a player like a Bridget Carlton. You understand? Or Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride plays the guard / wing. I would get a player like that who's versatile. Even if their offense isn't flowing, they're good on the defensive end. They can play the defense, and when we go to a zone, they can rotate better. Not only can they rotate, they play effort, they slide their feet. Okay, I would get that type. And then off the bench, I would get a Bree Hall. I would have a Bree Hall or somebody like a Bree Hall coming off the bench because she's a versatile wing. She could play the guard and the 3. She can guard 1, 2s, and 3 on defense. Offensively, she's a 3 or a 2, but she can guard 1 through 3. And she has some length. That's how you build your team. And then I would have got a Fagan. I love Maddie, but no. I would have got a Fagan. I would not have brought E-Will back. Matter of fact, I'd have got Maddie too. If I had a Fagan, I would have had a Maddie. I could have got a Zaza or somebody or a Pow Pow, I would have got a Pow Pow. Pow Pow would have been good for this team. Pow Pow would have started. That would have been the perfect point guard for us. I would have got Zaza because I could bring Zaza off the bench. So if you were going to draft an HVL, then I would not have signed Nakia Nurse. I would have not signed Nakia Nurse at all. So you have to put those type of players around Angel and Ariel or Miller. Angel and Miller need versatility at the wing. They need a two-way player at the two guard. They need a point guard who can score, shoot, and pass and defend, who will keep them. If you watch the Atlanta Dream, Pow Pow doesn't allow a lot of dribble drives. Canada and Alicia Gray get beat a lot on dribble drives, like sometimes, and it depends. Alicia Gray can lock you down certain spots, but Ryan Howard, when Ryan Howard's out there, Atlanta's perimeter defense is shut down because Ryan Howard doesn't allow any dribble drives. That's one thing I give Ryan Howard. If her shot's off, her defense is very good. She can guard 1 through 3. She can't guard the 4s for shit, but she can guard 1 through 3. And that's a versatile defender that you need on your team. And this is the issue that I have with this bum in Jeff P. Tyler Marsh doesn't know how to use his personnel. Yes, you're down 8 players. You're down 8 players. So you have to come up with a game plan when you're forced to play. You don't bring Michaela off the bench. Why are you starting Becca and Kia together? They do the damn same thing. You already got a liability out there in Bantam. So what you needed to do was go Michaela. Stagger the others' minutes. Camilla, I would have played Camilla longer today. Camilla would have been playing damn near the whole game. I would have just brought her out for E-Will when she needed a blow. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to play everybody the whole game. If you need to pull your starters out, I would have limited Angel to like 25 minutes to 28. I would have gave her rest in spots. I would have went with Maddie, regardless of if we're winning or not, because you're not going to the playoffs. You're developing, right? So why are you worried about that? Play your young players. You keep playing these old ass bastards. This is why I feel like what Fulan said, that this owner paid all this money for these bums, so he's forced to play these bums because they are getting paid the highest. And that's the problem. You overpaid for Kia Nurse and what's her name? And then you traded for Becca Allen. You should have got J.C. Sheldon or somebody along with that trade. Or somebody. Because J.C. Sheldon, she's better than these guards we got. She play defense. They don't. Bria Hartley would have been good. You have McConaughey out there. I mean, there's so much talent out here that Jeff didn't go and even attempt to get. And now your team is struggling. Your team is struggling because shit, there's no versatility. Like I said again, y'all gonna be like, HD, you keep using that word because our team is trash. When you don't have versatility, that's what happens. So come on, like we gotta start holding these guys accountable. We gotta stop worrying about the trolls. The trolls are just gonna hate. They're going to hate AR. But we got to keep putting pressure. Excuse me. We got to keep putting pressure on the front office and the coaching staff. And it's like, who's coaching this team? Like, I really believe they don't have a coach. They have a coach by committee. And I don't believe Courtney Parrish or Raina Wakama have any say in it. I think the main people coaching is Tanisha Wright, the daddy, and Marsh. Marsh and his daddy. It's those three. And Jeff P from the sideline. So it's like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible business. Like, I just don't understand it. How this much ineptitude doesn't prompt you to fire this general manager. I would have fired this general manager after the second time we played the Fever. He'd have been fired. He'd have been fired. And then I would have told Marsh, look, we're gonna see where you're at by a certain mark. This is how I know that Tyler Marsh and Jeff P ain't going nowhere. Because the front office don't give a damn really about winning. They just want to sell tickets and get money. That's it. It's the Reinsdorf play. That's all it is. But the difference is Jerry Krause knew basketball. He knew how to work around Reinsdorf's idiocy. Because Reinsdorf wanted to pay for a player for cheap. This guy here paid big money to Kia Nurse and traded for Becca Allen like they were finna change life. And I'm like, I should have gone on my gut. And that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going on my gut. Like, I was finna say this team ain't making the playoffs. This team is 10-12. I kept saying 6 because I wanted to, keep the to go with the fan base and keep the fan base spirits up. But I'm not doing that no more. Because I think the fan base, not all of you, well, I don't know. Some or whatever, y'all don't really know ball. And it's not your fault. And I don't do a lot of lies because I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with the stupidity. I just can't. Like, we got to keep stuff the same. Like, we got to keep it framed. We got to keep it framed because a lot of people don't get the picture, don't get anything. This team is bad. And for people to say AR lazy on defense, dude, AR wasn't getting scored on. She got scored on a couple times. The majority of the game, she came to help, and then Kiki or somebody would score because she was too busy helping because the damn perimeter can't guard nobody. So if y'all watch the game and stop watching with your hating glasses on, you'll see a lot of times she's out of position when she got to recover to guard a prolific player like a Shakira or a Kiki. Stop acting like Shakira and Kiki are bums. They're not. They can play. Y'all were the main ones saying Kiki ain't going to do nothing. I was up here saying, man, Kiki going high in the draft because I believe she can ball. Because you know why? I watched her before she went to USC. This is why I was blaming the coach for USC. Because I watched her at Stanford. Y'all are so dumb, man. Look, I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, donate to the page. Go to the description box. Hit the link in the Cash App. You can super chat, super thanks, or the Cash App. Or you guys can sign up to the Patreon. Sign up to the Patreon, $3 a month. Support your boy in the page. That's all you got to do. We got 2 videos on the Patreon. Make sure y'all check it out. They're good. They go hard on there's one talking about Arnold, and then the other one talking about Candace and Cece. So yeah. So I'll holler at y'all later. Shouts out to Carcino for Life. Shout out to Showtime on Point. Shout out to Prince, I Am Zo Media. You know what I'm saying? Stars Hoop Central, where all the stars align. We be kicking it over there. And shout out to just everybody out there. If I missed you, have a blessed day. I'm out. Deezy.